Yes.
Oh, is that okay with the...
That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So time is happening all at the same time, right? It's stacked on top of itself. It's not linear, meaning it's not going this way. When we talk about even current lives, previous lives, it's not previous. Again, it's all at the same time. Time is also expanding in all directions. Multiverse and string theory, it talks about this life, I'm on a timeline, but I can also jump my own timeline in this soul's rendition of Sabrina, or I could jump a timeline on one of my other soul's renditions of whoever I showed up as. But where all timelines intersect, happening and expanding, all making the mandalas, is at the here and now. So it's like a coordinate that if we're gonna go anywhere, we put coordinates. Even when time traveling machines, you have to put coordinates in. You have to put where do you wanna go and at what time in space. So time in space is here and now. It's the XY coordinates, here and now. So that's the meeting point of all timelines. So if you wanna manifest magic, that's why it's be here now, because literally if you're future tripping, you can manifest, but it's weaker because it's literally not right here in front of you, right? It's over here, good. Or it's behind you. So here and now, when you're intentioning, when you're manifesting, they tell us also, you have to see yourself, but we tend to put ourselves in the future
right.
when we see ourselves.
Why can't we see ourselves right now?
So that's the other trick of why we're not manifesting in the way we want to, and I'm hearing this for myself, is because again, it's the here and now. It's I'm seeing myself as a future version. I'll even see myself with a little bit longer hair, doing the thing I want to do. I'm aging her. Why does she not look like me? Literally, and that's why we age, is because we also see we literally are the ones that age ourselves, because we're expecting or we forecast.
I just thought about this the other day, because I was like, I don't want to do birthdays anymore. These motherfuckers are teaching me to get old.
That's exactly.
I don't want to.
That's exactly. But so many, and a lot of indigenous and like the people, a lot of the practices are, we don't keep track of that, because it's exactly same like with pictures, to capture your soul. It's to remind you that you're getting older, and then that means in our culture less appreciated in your value, and so you're dying, and energetically when things die, it's because they are no longer useful in our current context. So that includes people, that includes you'll have your favorite necklace, and there'll be a phase of your life you wear it every day, you love it with your whole being, you feel it's a part of you, it doesn't break for years, and you abuse the shit out of it, you've lost it, but then you find like it just doesn't go away, and then all of a sudden one day it just disappears, or it just breaks in the most easiest of ways, and you were like, my favorite thing. It's because there was something energetically that's shifted where it was recognized it was no longer useful for some reason. And it was not always just that we forgot about it, but no, I forgot about it, I just stopped wearing it. No, but why? You went from literally wearing it every day. It was like, there was something that happened that shifted, and it was no longer needed. And it doesn't mean that it's bad. It doesn't mean it's negative. It was no longer needed.
Right.
And so it breaks, it releases itself, you lose it, but then we try to bring it back into our experience through mourning it, when it was like, no, I did what I was meant to do so you could get here. Let it go. Like, let it go so that you can get. So for all of your power, whether you call it magic, whether you call it manifesting, whether you call it mirror, I don't care what you call it in your language, it's all the same thing, and whatever it is in your language and your culture and your custom, whatever here and now is, or your equivalent of that, then that is what magic is teaching, what manifestation is teaching, is that visualization of it, but you have to see yourself with it now as you currently are, not with the longer hair, not with the older face, not in a different situation completely that's not you anymore, because then how do you get there from here? You can't.
That feels good.
You can't.
So I'm being here now watching you.
Yes, of course.
Nothing else.
Of course.
Just
nothing else. What are we doing? We're just feeling what this is. We're hearing it. You're hearing some of it with your ears, but most of it with your body, most of it with the information and all the other things. You're also traveling to all the places that this excites you, so you're simultaneously expanded. So you just did your little burst. So you're off in your cosmos of all the little areas that you like, while also simultaneously here and now. Yeah, because we can do that. Right? Like this physical body is less than the toenail of our whole spirit that makes up our whole body. Like literally, it's if we were gajillion foot tall giants, which we are, this was the only piece of the energy that we allowed ourselves to slow down enough to be physically seen, because the rest of them are in the unseen realms, right? It's like, so we're the toenail of the giant of the whole being.
Created by things that are unseen.
Correct. Because light. The light spectrum. We're crystal beings, but crystals are also solidified light.
Yes.
Crystals are solidified light. I'm going to say that again. Crystals are solidified light. That's why we are light beings. The pineal gland is crystal salt.
In it.
Salt. What is salt? Your whole body is made of salt. What is salt?
Crystals.
It's a crystal.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Most people don't connect. Like, even people who work with crystals are like, duh! So, like, kitchen witches. I'm a total kitchen witch. Like, I love cooking. It's my love language, I think. But, like, salts, the herbs, all of these things, like, you're mixing. And talk about a fucking cauldron. Like a legit cauldron.
For real. And you can bring it so many different ways because it's all individual. To bring it back to what you were talking about in the beginning, it's the be here now aspect. So if you're at the be here now aspect, you can just go as you please, or what?
You could.
If that's something
really what you want to do. Here's what's going to happen for most people. They're going to
Wait a minute. Are you building a story?
Nope, I'm not going to build a story. I'm going to get right to it.
Okay. I'm not accepting any story that's being told.
Yeah.
Personal note. You do it.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Yeah. No.
I love you.
No, I wasn't telling a story. I was going to say what I found, and now I forgot what I found.
Well, everything was meant to be.
It'll come back. It needs to.
This is my new friend, Sabrina.
Be here now. That's that. Yes, and unity, common unity. Find the common unities. That's what community actually means. And so, again, the strifes and the things that we're feeling, the elections that are coming up, the women's rights that are going to be overturned, the gay rights that are getting overturned, all of the separation that's trying to happen, if we're wanting to visualize and see it now, here and now, what we want it to be.
Yes, we have to feel that joy.
Making the changes, doing and being that person now. And acknowledging, here's the bigger thing too, is you have to acknowledge all the things you're doing that are actually being that person already. We're just not recognizing, because we are that person already.
Yes.
We are that person already. We are that person already.
It's be here now.
We are that person already.
It's be
How is
here
it even
now.
possible to be able to dream up the best version of ourselves and not be any of it already?
Right.
You wouldn't even be able to come up with that person
at all
if you weren't
at all.
Already.
So you were at a level that you're able to start building everything that you could ever desire for the highest good of all in your energy and your be here now.
Yes. And here's the interesting thing, though, to bring this all together is it's be here now as Sabrina, because this was her point of focus that she came here for. And it's recognizing that we are God. And so my soul has traveled. I have been many, many different things, many different people.
Been all
and
of
so
us.
part of it is also the remembering, the remembering who I am. So that means I also have to seek. I got to figure out, what are all my stories? What, as much as I care to on, does it serve me in this life? For me, because I'm a seeker, then it's, I'm wanting to really remember, okay, if I have an interest in magic, and it's Celtic in particular, and the Fae, obviously, I have a life that I am there, I'm living that, or I am that already. And so I have the wisdom already, my soul has it in me.
And then bringing it into your energy field again.
Into this conscious, it's already in my energy field. It's just putting it into Sabrina's awareness now.
That is
because
so
whoever they are, they have it, right? And so I have access to all that I want to be. So even if I think that I'm separate from something, it's, okay, what all do I have interest in too? Okay, I have the
that to Michael all the time.
It means I'm a master of that already.
See?
That means I'm a master of that already. So why would I go seek the teacher? That's why the Spirit also keeps saying, yes, we need other people, but we don't need other people unless you don't remember that you're the teacher. If you can remember that you're the teacher, that's why the monks can sit on the mountain all by themselves and live a full fucking life, because they're allowing all of the versions of themselves, and then you're having to sit with all the versions of themselves and then judge all the versions of themselves until they can release it.
That's what it talks about that in the Word, in the Bibles. That you will sit in the judgment, not in the judgment seat. You will be a judgment of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what it says. And that's because it's you.
Absolutely. We are the God. we're the devotee,
Yes.
and we're the temple.
We're
That
the
is the Father,
three.
Son,
Yes,
that's the Trinity.
I was just-
We are the God, we're the place of
vibing.
worship, and
We
we are the
vibing.
worshiper. We are all of them. And then,
Alpha,
of course,
omega,
the beginning and
micro
the end.
to macro.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes. It
High
all
five.
actually does make sense. High five. Like,